Welcome to Mexico, the most interesting and traditional country in Latin America. My name is Alejandro Gomez Urquiza, and I'm the business manager for the credit card business and the merchant acquiring business. As we know, expanding internationally has huge challenges, and we would like to share the best practices that we have in the country. We are here to help you as Banamex and Citi, with more than 130 years for Banamex in the country and more than 200 years for Citi globally. Mexico is the second largest economy in Latin America, and we have been investing heavily in infrastructure for the last years, which gave us an average growth of 3.5% on the GDP. As a member of the G20, we have signed a lot of free trade agreements that will make easier for your company doing business in Mexico. The consumer culture in Mexico is strong, vast, and thriving. We are the 11th largest country in the world and the largest Spanish-speaking country in the world. Our middle class have been growing in the last 12 years, and this middle class is looking for better goods, better services, and better products. That makes Mexico a key market for your expansion and for selling international goods in my country. Our population is based on 50% under 30 years old that have been growing with cell phones, tablets, social media like Facebook or Twitter, and they use constantly their phones with Ecommerce, and all the technologies that are available today for selling your products and services. A success for an international merchant trying to set an e-commerce site for Mexican people is, first, it has to be in Spanish. Not all the Mexican population speaks English. The second is months with no interest. It's a very traditional way to purchase high tickets. Banamex launched this feature in 2006, and we have a 50% market share selling through this scheme. And the third is that all of your prices should be in pesos, because if based in dollar terms, it will be hard for a segment of the population to understand what are they paying. If you want to establish a website for selling your products in Mexico, obviously you need to accept Visa and MasterCard. You can have two alternative ways to collect the money. One is sending the customer first to make a reference deposit to our branches, so you can have the money in advance. Or the second most used way is collect on delivery. Mexico have a very different regulation than the United States, Canada, or other countries. We have our own domestic interchange agreement, so the international switches are not participating in domestic transactions. The second is that by regulation we need to encrypt all the transactions physically, starting at the POS. Then we use PCI, so that will give you a lot of security transacting through the web. Citi Commerce Services will help you around the globe through Citi in more than 100 countries. In Mexico, Banamex will help you with the depth of the knowledge of our market, our customers, our 40,000 employees, and the way we do business here.